안녕하세요, 파랑입니다. 오늘은 역시 오늘도 플라이트 시뮬레이터 미션 중에서 암스테르담 런던 에어라인 런을 해보도록 하겠습니다. 요건 이륙하고 나서 그 비상 상황이 발생을 한 뒤에 그 근처 공항으로 착륙하는 걸 하고 있거든요. 그거를 진행을 해보도록 하겠습니다. 차트는 거의 대부분 뭐 이런 식인데 잘 봐도 잘 모르겠어요.
Expect flight level 260, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.05, squawk 0034.
Clear to Heathrow is filed. Climb and maintain 6000. Expect flight level 260, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.05, squawk 0034.
World Traveler 293, read back correct. Expect runway 24 and contact ground on 121.7 when ready to taxi.
We'll expect 24 and contact ground. Thanks. Alright, we're cleared as file with an initial altitude of 6,000 feet. We're ready to go, so I'll get our taxi clearance. Ski full ground, World Travel 293 with Papa, ready to taxi, IFR.
World Travel 293, taxi to runway 24 via taxiways Alpha 9, Bravo, Echo 1. Altimeter 2921.
24 via Alpha 9, Bravo, Echo 1, World Travel 293. Okay, we've been cleared to taxi to runway 24 using taxiways Alpha 9, Bravo, and Echo 1. Initiate pushback and I'll make a call to the cabin. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your first officer speaking. We're beginning our taxi and expect to be first in line for takeoff. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
네, 이륙 후에 6,000피트까지 상승을 하라고 되어져 있고요. 택시웨이를 따라서 24번 활주로로 가라고 하고 있습니다. 24번 활주로가 지금 여기 보시면 여기에요. 24번 활주로. 24번 활주로. Shift P1을 누르고 1을 눌러서 헤딩을 오른쪽으로 위치할 수 있게 해주시고요. 플랫 5.
checklist. Flaps set to 5. Trim set for takeoff. Taxi checklist completed. Alright, hold short here and I'll get our takeoff clearance. Ski full tower, world travel 293, holding short runway 24, ready to go.
6,
World travel
right,
293,
approaching,
wind 23015, runway 24, cleared for takeoff, fly runway heading.
And clear for takeoff, world travel 293. Okay, before takeoff checklist. Engine start switches, set to continuous. Flaps, set to 5. And before takeoff checklist complete. Alright, turn on the landing lights and strobes and let's go. After takeoff, fly runway heading and climb to 6,000 feet. V1, rotate. V2. Positive rate, gear up.
네, 오토 스로틀, 고도, 자동 항법 장치, 헤딩 240도.
World travel 293, contact departure.
World travel 293, switching. Thanks. Flaps up and accelerate to 250 knots. Ski full departure, World travel 293 is with you, climbing to 6,000.
World travel 293, roger. World travel 293, turn left, heading 225, proceed on course. Climb and maintain 12,000.
Left to 225, then on course and up to 12,000. World travel 293. Let's run through the after takeoff checklist. Okay, turn left to 225 degrees, then join our flight plan route and climb to 12,000 feet. Landing gear, up. Flaps, up. Engine start switches set to off. After takeoff checklist complete. Flight deck, go ahead.
Just wanted to let you know that one of our passengers isn't feeling well. There's a doctor on board, so he's being treated. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, thanks for letting us know.
Orbit 526, turn left heading 200.
Left to 200, orbit 567.
네, 히드로
World Travel 293, contact Amsterdam Center on 123.85.
123.85 for World Travel 293. Amsterdam Center, World Travel 293, climbing to 12,000.
World Travel 293, Amsterdam Center. Continue on course, altimeter 2921. World Travel 293, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climbing to flight level 220, World Travel 293. Well, we're cleared up to 22,000 feet now, so let's keep climbing. Okay, we're passing 10,000 feet, so we can turn the landing lights off. We should leave the seatbelt sign on, though, until we get out of these clouds, just in case it gets a little choppy.
Landmark 11, contact Rotterdam approach now on 127.02.
Landmark 11, we'll see you.
Flight deck, go ahead.
The doctor says the sick passenger is having a heart attack.
Altimeter setting.
Okay, well, so I assume he thinks we need to get him to a hospital.
Yes, sir. He says he needs to get to hospital immediately.
Okay, thanks. We'll let you know what we decide to do. Well, looks like we should divert to the closest airport with a hospital. Rotterdam is just behind us, and we'll be able to get in and out of there quickly. I'll call dispatch. World Travel Dispatch, World Travel 293.
World Travel 293 dispatch, go ahead.
We're just off Amsterdam for London. One of our passengers is having a heart attack, and a doctor on board says he needs immediate medical attention. We're planning on diverting to Rotterdam.
World Travel 293, stand by. World Travel 293, roger. We'll call ahead and have paramedics meet you at the gate.
Okay, thank you. We'll divert to Rotterdam. We'll advise when on the ground. World Travel 293. So let's divert to Rotterdam. Identifier Echo Hotel Romeo Delta. Hopefully we can get in there quickly. I'll notify ATC. Amsterdam Center, World Travel 293, has a passenger with a medical emergency. Request diversion to Rotterdam.
World Travel 293, roger. Descend and maintain 2,000.
Down to 2,000. World Travel 293. Okay, descend to 2,000 feet.
World Travel 293, contact Rotterdam approach now on 127.02.
World Travel 293, switching. Thanks for the help. Rotterdam approach, World Travel 293, descending to 2,000. Diversion to Rotterdam for a medical emergency.
World Travel 293, roger. Rotterdam altimeter 29.21. Proceed direct to the Rotterdam Romeo Oscar Tango NDB. Expect factors for the ILS runway 24 approach.
Direct to Rotterdam Romeo Oscar Tango NDB, World Travel 293. Okay, let's turn around and fly to the Rotterdam NDB. Identifier ROT, frequency 350.5. From there we'll get vectors for the ILS. I'll notify the flight attendants.
Forward cabin, go ahead.
We're diverting to Rotterdam, so please prepare the cabin.
Okay, good to hear. I'll tell the doctor and we'll get the cabin ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first officer speaking. We have a passenger with a medical emergency on board, so we're diverting to Rotterdam. We should be on the ground in just a few minutes. Once the passenger is off board, we'll continue on to London as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience. Flight attendants, prepare for landing.
네, 지금 객실에서 문제가 생겨갖고 급히 착륙을 하게 됐고요. 네, 착륙할 활주로는 EHRD라는 그 공항이에요. 그곳을 향해서 지금 GPS에서 네, 지금 EHRD를 바로 갈 수 있도록 입력을 해놨습니다. 지금 24번 활주로로 착륙을 해야 되잖아요. 그러면 PROC 눌러서 Select Approach, Enter 24번 24번 네, 벡터 착륙하면 되겠죠. 로드. 네, 24번 활주로 착륙 절차가 GPS에 불러와졌습니다. 네, 지금 이쪽으로 착륙을 하도록 되어져 있고요. 24번 이면 뒤로 갔다가 이렇게 돌아와야 되겠네요. 네, 고도는 2000피트.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting.
네, 여기를 향해서 가는 거거든요. 그러면 지금 130도
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting.
그래서 저를 활성화시켜주고 BPS로 바꿔줍니다.
2,000 feet. Slow to 250 knots. Turn on the landing lights and the fast lights and sign.
Well travel 293, turn left heading 270. Maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 24 approach. Contact tower on 118.2 at the marker.
Approach checklist. Cleared for the approach tower at the marker, world travel 293. Altimeter set to 29.21. Okay, turn left to 270 degrees and intercept the ILS. Maintain 2,000 feet until we're established on the localizer. Speeds set. At our current weight, we'll want to fly the approach at 145 knots. Approach brief. The frequency for the runway 24 ILS is 108.3, and the course setting is 239er. Get yourself set up for the approach. Approach checklist complete.
네, ILS 주파수가 108.3라고 합니다. 108.3입니다. 네, 라디오 칩 패널에서 108.3으로 바꿔주시고요. 지금 ILS 주파수 영역에 거의 다 들어가는데 고도가 너무 높네요. 네, 한번 선회를 해주겠습니다.
Set flaps 5.
S, 플랩스 5, S 180. 기어 다운. 속도는 아까 145라고 했거든요. 다시
Gear down, set full flaps, slow to 145 knots. Rotterdam Tower, world travel 293 on the ILS for 24.
World travel 293, wind 251 at 17, runway 24, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, world travel 293. Flight attendants, please be seated for landing. Here we go, landing checklist. Gear down. Flaps set to full. Lower full flaps. Speed brakes armed. Auto brakes set to 3. Landing checklist complete.
World Travel 293, fly heading 050 to the Rotterdam Romeo Romeo NDB. Reduce speed to 180 knots.
050 to the NDB and slowing to 180. World Travel 293. Okay, bring us around to 050 degrees, which will take us to the Rotterdam Romeo Romeo NDB, and slow to 180 knots.
네, GPS로 바꿔서 여기로 가도록 하겠습니다. 지금 2000피트 거의 다 왔고요. 네, 여기 오면 고도 꺼지고요. 맞춰서 들어가겠죠. 제 활주로는 보이지 않고 있어요. 네, 여기 활주로 보이네요.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
World Travel 293, turn next taxiway, contact ground on 122.17.
World Travel 293. Rotterdam ground, World Travel 293, off 24, taxi to the gate.
World Travel 293, taxi to parking on the east side of the terminal at the base of the control tower. An ambulance is standing by.
Taxi to the east side of the terminal, World Travel 293. Okay, let's taxi over to the ambulance on the east side of the terminal building. After landing, checklist. Landing lights, off. Engine start switches, off. Flaps, up. Speed brake, down. Auto brake, off. After landing checklist complete.
네, 끝났습니다.